All right, scenario is you can only keep one, and you got two choices. Your favorite team wins a championship this year, or you get front row tickets to any concert for life.
Give me
Which one are
that
you
damn
taking?
Super Bowl. Give me that damn Super Bowl. I don't care nothing about no damn concert.
Oh my God.
You tired of people being on the Cowboys' heads, huh?
The drought has been long enough.
All right, Jay, what you got?
Hey, man, me, the Eagles, we're coming off 2 recent Super Bowls in the last, 5, 6 years or whatever. So I'll take the tickets. I'll go see my boy
All right.
J. Cole.
He didn't mention that you was gonna be in the back row of the balcony.
No, it's front row. Front row tickets.
Front row seats.
Front row for life.
Give me the Super Bowl ring.
You know what's crazy? Because if I could make some money out these tickets too if I ain't gonna go.
Boy, tell me you from Crockett without telling me you from Crockett.
You can't put a price on the I would bring to everybody if the Cowboys win the Super Bowl.
Colin, all right, let me throw this at you. Now, if you go the Super Bowl route, you can never go see your favorite artist live again. Does that change your mind?
Nope. I don't like being around a bunch of people like that anyway.
Are you fake ass fan?
Ain't no fake fan. I'll jam the hell out of their music, but I can live without a concert.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm too damn cheap for concerts anyway. Now, assuming these tickets are free, I consider it, but I think I'm gonna take that championship too, big fella. I ain't gonna lie.
You gotta think it's the trying to find parking, the walking a mile to go to the concert, the waiting in line.
Somebody probably packing.
Yeah, somebody gonna get ignorant in there because I'm good. I'm good.
I've only been to one concert anyway.
What was your first concert?
J. Cole.
That's crazy work. That's crazy work. Wolf?
First? Honestly, I don't remember the first, but I know one of my favorites I went to was Chris Stapleton.
You was out there drinking Tennessee whiskey with them boys.
Boys getting down. I had me a good old time. I almost brought myself to go see Kendrick when him and SZA was in Houston, but I'm just so cheap. I couldn't bring myself. I was like, oh, this is gonna hurt.
Jay, tell him we're actually good on it.
Yeah,
man, we're not doing that.
No.
Not interested.
Jay would have been front row drooling at SZA.
Front row with SZA? Oh, yeah. Oh,
no
God.
SZA then, just Kendrick then.
Oh my God, see Kendrick, cool.
Yeah, that's great.
SZA?
Hey.
Oh, buddy.
But while we're on the topic, I don't feel like it's getting enough love. J. Cole's new album is absolutely crazy.
Bro.
There's so much. I know you ain't gonna give it nothing, Wolf, but didn't nobody want to listen to Damn
Wolf said it in the group. He said it in the group.
Look, here's my thing.
He is elite at what he does.
And I'm not gonna argue with you there. That's my thing. J. Cole is elite at what he does, but at this point in his career for me, and maybe I'm nitpicking, but what he does is what he does. Like, you got a J. Cole album. Like, it was some bars. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was some crazy beats, it was some bars, but it was just like, oh, that's another J. Cole album. Which ain't nothing to be mad about, but I've not, honestly, I haven't gone back to it a ton. Maybe a handful of songs. Maybe I'm hating. I don't know. It's just how I feel about it. I'm sorry.
No. You done got sworn off the swan. That's what it is.
Come on, like.
So
look here. Like, which song is it where he talking about going to pump gas or whatever, and Buddy came up to him and recognized who? Like, dog, you 40. You've been famous for a while. You can't still be shocked that people recognize you. Like, you've been saying this for a while. Like, fame. Fame. Like, yeah, bro, you famous. Like, get over it. Why you still, I don't know. And then the one where he talking about the what if song, I didn't like that.
Scoop, man, you are a hater.
Kendrick did reincarnate. He did that already. He did reincarnate, and he did it better, more creatively.
That's why he went into it comparing it to Kendrick. He didn't go into it with a clear mind just to listen to these.
It was clear. It just didn't give me nothing to think about.
Kendrick's like the best at what a lot of people do. J. Cole is at the best and the grandfather and the generator of his own like genre of stuff.
I think you got that backwards, brother.
Hell to the no, I don't. Who would you compare a J. Cole to?
A rapper?
Who?
I mean, he's obviously heavily influenced by Jay-Z. I mean, I'm not
Sure.
saying
I think
love both.
I think every rapper probably is.
My thing is, if I went and listened to Kendrick's 5 or 6 albums, like, I'm not gonna be like at any point, oh, they all kind of sound similar. Like they sound like Kendrick, but they don't sound the same. That's just me. We ain't got to stay on this for too long.
I would compare Kendrick to like Soulja Boy or something like that.
Oh, see, you capping. You capping. You need your ass whooped.
I'm hating, dog. I'm hating.
I know you hating. And maybe I am too. Like I said, I like the album. I'm not trying to hate. I'm just nitpicking at this point, I think. He's one of our GOATs. I will give him that. I'm not going to say he's my number 2 as far as bars go. So I think I just have different expectations.
So if you had to pick a favorite song, what would it be?
Of J. Cole?
On the album.
Oh, it's so damn many. Let me think about it.
No, yeah.
It's a catalog now.
It's just
I'll be honest
about
with you. The way the intros started on the 29 intro, I was like, damn, am I watching Remember the Titans? Had to double check to make sure I was on the right.
Strait?
And then he just came back. Yeah, I loved it. I loved the whole album.
I would have to say, Jay, honestly, in the gym, when that poor thing come on, just do something to me. And he get in that pump, bitch. I was like, oh, he mad.
Bro, my favorite song on there, I don't know why, but bro, I've listened to this song 1,000 times. Maybe because I kind of relate to it. I Love Her Again.
Damn.
Bro.
You trying to tell us, big fella?
Nah, bro, it's
you in your feelings,
it's a
boy.
wild situation you talking about in there.
Hey, you relate to it, okay? Put a name on it. Put a name on it if you real. No, Mimi Tatas.
I was just rolling the whole album. Then that song came on. I was like, listening?
Are you talking to me?
Hold on, what is that? Go back. Go back to the beginning. I'm like, it's kind of related to something. You can't say no names, but yeah. That's my favorite song.
I like the little minor shout out you just gave her. She must be a baddie.
You can plead the 5th, big fella. You ain't got to answer. Not without your lawyer present.
Just baddie.
I like the DMX flip. I like it. It's just funny that he talking about like he's comparing marriage to a life sentence. Like
it's because it is.
It is, but it's just funny to me. He means it in a positive way, but obviously when you hear life sentence, you're like, damn. But anyways, I appreciate you boys getting into a little bit of music with me. That was fun. We will eventually get into more stuff. All right, don't get us copyrighted on here now. We can't just sit here and play other folks' music.
He just be riding the beat, man.
The Let Out. I don't know what it is about the Let Out. That one too. Will we survive the let out?
You like that one?
I dig it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's something different. Like, it's something that he is not typical of J. Cole. Like, from the beat flips to the I wouldn't say he was singing, but he had a little more rhythm.
Yeah, whatever that is that he does, I actually enjoy that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little, I guess you could say melodic.
Yeah, there you go.
It's poetic.
Yeah.
Poetic justice is what it is.
I just like to see artists trying new stuff. I'm not saying go do no wild shit and like totally get away from
Jack Harlow.
What are you doing?
R&B.
Is he alive? Oh.
I follow him on like TikTok or Instagram or something. I don't know why, but I like Jack Harlow. I think his music is cool, like it's a vibe, and I think he's funny as hell.
That last little tape he put out,
yeah,
he was going.
He's going like straight R&B, like no rap.
I mean, that's not a crazy pivot for him. Yeah, the little girlies, so I get it. Nothing wrong with trying something different. I respect it. It's easy to do one thing for forever, It's like these dope boys that just talk about that shit every album nonstop. Unless your name Young Jeezy, it don't work. Jeezy been talking about selling dope for 20 years. It's still
and ain't
fire.
Nobody ever said nothing to him. The laws ain't
fire.
came for him. Hell, I mean, we say that, and Zero put out 6 albums labeled crack, meth, heroin, codeine.
It's special kinds of folks listening to that though. That ain't for everybody.
The crack album was crazy. I don't care.
Just saying the crack album is wild.
All right, let's
let's
pivot
get
here.
into some sports
Stir the pot.
topics. Let's stir the pot a little bit. You said it, my brother. You said it. Get into what's trending right now. The brackets dropped. We had the first 4 in games today. A couple of them have concluded. I think 3 of them have concluded, and the last one might be over now. I hadn't kept up with it. But just some comments on the bracket I didn't love it. I feel like we say this every year. We always got some critiques. The mid majors, I feel like just don't get enough love. Obviously, the schools with the names, they get a little more love. They try to base stuff off resumes and who played who and blah blah blah. But I think a lot of it is I don't think teams should be penalized if they were not great in November and then they started rolling toward the end of the season. You know what I'm saying? And got on a roll. Like, I feel like that happens a lot. Like, just because my record is 30-10, let's say, like, them 10 losses could have been in the first month of the season, and then we picked it up. But just some random
It's just
thoughts
like
anyway.
it's just like with the Miami Ohio team. They're like
Yes.
38-1, and at 37-0, there's like not sure if they're gonna get in. I'm like, dude, what else can we do?
Yeah, like,
I
what are you
seen
talking
that,
about?
Like,
I
the
mean,
last
like,
4 in, I'm like,
yeah.
yeah.
If that's the case, then we don't even need to be like Division I. We need to go do something else.
Yeah, because if we win all our games, like, what else you want from us?
Then you got teams in there, 8 losses or whatever, and they getting in because they won some, a bigger conference. I don't agree with that. But
They won the.
I do say that, but football is so much different than basketball. In football, I did not agree with the James Madison, Tulane stuff. I don't care. Football is a level of physicality, and it is what it is.
So
Basketball is a
you don't
skill.
care if they win the David Cracker Park tournament?
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't
They can
give a
win it.
damn.
What you gonna do about it?
I will say, looking at it, I do see some potential for some first round chaos. I'm gonna get into it a little bit with you boys and see if you got any predictions.
PV beating Florida.
Go googly moogly. Say that again.
PV beating Florida.
Okay.
Are you Jay
go
of
now.
sound mind and body? Are you high right now? Have you been drinking? You hot? You dizzy?
Hey, shout out PV, man. PV all the way.
Shout out PV all day.
Bracket
But
buster.
it ain't happening. It ain't that. They gonna get their bracket busted.
I got a lot of family that's PV alum, and that would be great. But would you put money on PV over Florida?
Not any of my money.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, you
I
let me
just had to
hold
know where he was
something.
at.
All right. Speaking of which, I kick it off, fellas. I think, in my opinion, Florida might be the safest pick in the tournament to go all the way. I think they've been hot. They've been rolling. That's what I was gonna say. They are versatile defensively. They can switch. They can pressure, and they control the pace of games. Like, they can slow it down when they need to, or they can run a gun with you. So,
but can they score the basketball efficiently?
I think they have enough creators. They'll be able to advance in the tournament with that defense, but we've seen crazier things happen. But I think that's personally my safest pick. What say you, Jay? Who you got?
What's that?
Who do you think is who's your safest pick to go all the way in March Madness this season?
I'm gonna go with H-Town.
You did mention them
H-Town.
earlier.
Hey, man, I think
a while
Houston-
ago in the pod.
Kingston Fleming is nice, really good. Like every Houston team, they got some older guys on there. They got the young bucks that can go. They gonna play crazy defense. Kevin Sampson know what he doing. He know what he gonna do in the right situations. So if I had to go to say pick, give me U of H. And they got a closer.
I like U of H a lot. I'm a big Kelvin Sampson guy, especially when I seen he had 7-footers out in the fall, out here running 5-minute miles and stuff. I'm like, that's crazy work. Like, what? So that everybody's bought in. That they buy into the offseason, and everybody's on the same page as far as that stuff goes, and he's gonna coach the shit out of them. Period. I feel like he's one of what I like to call a sponge squeezer. when he gets a group of talent, he gonna get every damn drop out of it. And to me, I'm big on elite coaching, man, and I think Kelvin Sampson you can put in the equation with any of the best of them in the game.
Much respect to Coach Sampson. Speaking of high-profile coaches in the tournament, my boy Tom Izzo, those guys are my pick for a first-round exit.
I'm
taking
not a
North
Tom
Dakota
Izzo
State.
guy. I don't know why.
I mean, I respect the man and what he's done.
Sure.
I'm taking North Dakota State. If I'm picking one bracket buster in the first round, I'm taking North Dakota State to beat Michigan State.
Wow.
It's just a gut feeling. I don't have any analytics. I just a gut feeling.
Yeah, okay. We're just saying.
Who you got as a safe pick?
If I'm thinking safe and I'm thinking of the most talented roster maybe, then I think about like a Duke or somebody like that. I'm a big North Carolina fan too, but what's his name? Jay, dude I like from North Carolina.
Now that you asked me, I forgot.
Okay, but you know what I'm talking about, damn it. Like when he like broke his hand and then all those things and he went out, they're no longer a contender without him. So my safe pick, I'm going with Duke. I think the Boozer brother, the big one, not the point guard, it was that Cam. He is an absolute problem, and I keep seeing all these draft boards to where he's like going 3 or 4. And I'm not saying like AJ DeBanza and these other guys aren't good. I'm not saying that at all because I think they're elite talents too. But I'd be hard pressed to pick somebody over the big Boozer because he can score on all 3 levels. And he's going to be a problem.
He's solid. Like he doesn't do anything wrong.
Yes. And I didn't realize, obviously I knew he was a big kid, but when you watch him work on the block and bang on the block, he moves defenders. He gets and creates any shot that he wants in and around the rim, and he's confident doing it, and they're confident feeding him the ball. I've got to see, that's what it is. And I've got to see Duke play a couple games this year. They got another white guy who's a big, and he's a 15 and 15 guy easily.
You got a white guy?
Yeah, Duke has. Yeah, they got one of those. But I mean, so that's another big that they're going to be able to use to defend the rim. I think what gives Duke an advantage is that they can play 2 styles of basketball. They can get it off the rim, and they can go 94 as fast as they can. Or y'all want to slow the game down and limit our transition points, and y'all want to play half-court basketball. We got to plan for that too, man. They got multiple guys that can score the rock, and I think they're not elite like U of H defensively, but they're solid. I mean, like I said, I think they're a really, really safe pick. The youth being the leaders of that team kind of makes me, I'm not really sure, but if I like Duke.
Respect it. I can dig it. That'll be a fun tournament. March Madness is always a hell of a time to watch basketball. It's just something about college sports, when it's at the pinnacle, when it's that time of year to win a championship. Get to see these young guys at their best. Haven't been, well, I was about to lie. I was going to say they haven't been changed by money yet, but it's a new day and age. Definitely been changed by money.
They ain't been changed like the football money, though.
Nah, not quite. Almost. Life-changing money still. But get into a little bit of foosball. There was some free agent moves. One that I'm embarrassed that I forgot to mention last week, and that was Kyler Murray signing with the Minnesota Vikings. There was rumblings. We made a clip about it, and I gave my take on it, and I thought that if anybody was going to be able to revive Kyler Murray, Kevin O'Connell would be a safe bet. We see what he did with Sam Darnold. Sam, in the last 2 seasons, has won more regular season games than any quarterback in football. One, he's been on good teams, but that Vikings run when he was there was largely due to Kevin O'Connell and him putting that team together. Cole, how do you feel? Does Kyler Murray give the Vikings a shot to win that division? Do you think they compete for a playoff spot?
Kyler Murray gives me kind of mixed emotions, but one thing I know about Kyler Murray, the dude can play football.
Very talented.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest with ourselves. He's been on arguably one of the worst teams in his whole career. Like, and we're basing that off of that. You take away Marvin Harrison Jr. Like, who's he been throwing the damn ball to?
You hardly had him to throw to.
Who's been the running back over there?
James Conner.
Sometimes.
You see where I'm getting at, though? Like, at some point, you got to help me out. You got to help me out. And, yeah, people are going to be like, well, Josh Allen ain't got this, or so-and-so, Lamar ain't got this. Well, what Josh Allen has is a top 5 running back, always a solid defense, and they're able to run the ball with him and the running back. Lamar Jackson, can't nobody tackle him. Like, and there's at least one explosive player. I like Kyler Murray. I don't like the Vikings per se, but I think Jettas and Kyler could be something stupid. I'm not saying they're going to win a lot of games, but I think if both healthy, the production will be there.
I think he'll have his most successful season if he stays healthy.
Yeah, I agree. And like you said, who better to mentor a guy like that? I think he lacks some maturity stuff, and that's just based off what I'm reading. I mean, it's not like I know the guy, but I mean, just the stuff like that I read and I see. But we as Texas guys obviously know, but he's been elite his whole life. That little bastard can make every throw on the field.
Yeah, that boy's
dude got drafted in the top 10 in baseball. I mean, the arm talent's there, his athleticism's there. I don't see why he couldn't be.
Man, maybe
For me
it's just time for
personally-
him to have a new home. Sometimes you need
I think that may
man.
be it. I was gonna say, I think I don't know if he's passionate about it. Like, I don't know if Arizona just sucked his love for the game, away and killed that for him being bad as long as they have. Like you said, Jay, I think a change of scenery is exactly what he needs.
Yeah. Cause man, like Cole said, the talent, he's not lacking no talent.
No. My one thing with him is being on those bad Cardinals teams for as long as he has. I see some of that C.J. Stroud syndrome where he got the happy feet, even if, which it ain't often, but when he does have a clean pocket, he's getting out of there, looking for the sack and getting out of there, not looking downfield, missing guys. So I don't know, man. It's gonna be fun to see. We know what that defense is gonna do. My man Brian Flores is going.
They gonna
as
be
Buddha
humming.
would say, he gonna send that heat.
They gonna be
So
humming. That's for sure.
I think if they gonna have a chance to take down the Lions, I think it's now. They losing some depth. That offensive line ain't quite what it's been in that prime season or two they just had. So I think it's up for grabs, man, to be honest with you. I mean, you got Chicago, but we'll see. I mean, they could have a fluke season.
NFC North will be crazy.
It's going to be fun to watch.
And a hot take right now, I'm telling y'all, Detroit Lions, they finished last in the division.
Oh, God.
It's not crazy, though. It's not a crazy take. They've been as competitive as they are with some bad defenses. They've defended the run pretty well. Passing wise, it is crazy how bad they are. And they got guys like Brian, well, I know he's hurt now, but Brian Branch, Terry and Arnold, who was the first round pick. I don't love him, honestly. I see him get picked on.
He's a little guy too.
Yeah, he's a lot of flags. He gets picked on a lot. I don't see it personally, but they keep throwing him out there.
You know what one of the coaches said? He needs to stop his podcast.
Stop something.
And that's crazy. It might be what it is because he on the podcast with one of the best corners in the league.
I was going to say they need to stop chit-chatting and cut some film on.
Yeah, he going to have to, hey, this is what you need to do this week.
All right, I had to go do a little research. The top receivers they're saying Kyler Murray's played with is D-Hop, which was after Houston, and they never been the same.
He still had a good year or two. After Houston.
A late Larry Fitz. Christian Kirk, who, need I tell you, just signed like a 1 year, $6 million deal. And now Marvin Harrison. I think him and Jettis could be a problem.
That's what I was telling Jay. I mean, I don't know if Arizona killed his passion for the game, but You know you got 18 over there to throw the ball to. You find some excitement.
Fun
But
fact for
speaking
you,
of
one of my
go
homeboys
ahead.
over here, who I met when I moved to Central Texas, was Kyler Murray's bodyguard for a while. And if you go on YouTube and get on his little GQ interview, you know they do like the top 10 essential things you can't go without or whatever. My boy Roddy, Big Rod, made the GQ as one of the essential things Kyler Murray needed. It's pretty dope.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Kyler Murray needed Big Rod,
Shout
huh?
out Big Ron.
Yeah. There you go, Big Rod. Smack you into a coma. I
Big
didn't
Rod
remember
better stay
having to
away
tell
from
him
me.
yes, sir. Yeah.
I don't like Big Rod.
He
Anyway,
Rod is good people.
Hey, another a sneaky signing that I like, you know, it's a team that I don't like, is if anybody can squeeze something out of them, it'll be the 49ers, Christian Kirk.
We just talking about that.
Bro, if you go back to like his younger days, his A&M days, where they
I
used to
remember
use him all around the
at A&M.
field, I feel like he's not Debo Samuel, but he could kind of play like a poor man's Debo Samuel role. I think he could be successful over there. I'm not saying he gonna pull up crazy numbers, but like 600-700 yards, maybe of some rushing attempts, something like that. I think Christian Kirk would be very vital for the 49ers.
Yeah, he's got to stay healthy for starters.
Yeah,
And
100%.
he's going to a place where people don't stay healthy.
That's crazy.
Not one bit. Yeah, I'd be scared to go over there. I hated that Houston didn't. I honestly, coming into this season, once I saw we signed Christian Kirk, I predicted that he would have more targets than anybody else on the team for the Texans. I thought he was going to be like the security blanket for CJ, but he hardly touched the ball. He had one good
No,
game all year that I remember.
the other team is a security blanket for CJ.
The defense is our security blanket. But I do like that, Jay. Jawan Jennings still a free agent. We don't know if he's coming back to San Francisco. They can't keep Ricky Pearsall healthy.
Is going on with Brandon Ayuk?
They released him.
They're gonna release him, but you gotta wait till
will
June
release him.
1st.
Yeah, they're gonna release him. What is happening?
He's going to the Commanders. That's why they haven't made any receiver move.
Brandon Ayuk with Scary Terry.
That
Yeah,
and
it sounds good,
Jaden
but it would be
Daniels and him were teammates at Arizona State.
It would be hard for me to trust him right now. And I'm saying this, and I was a big BA guy. I really was. I thought he was good. I thought he was going to be special even. And after what he just pulled, I'm confused. And again, I don't know all the story and what goes into that, but just based off the bit, I know, like, what are we doing, brother? What are we doing?
See, and this was I was watching Rusher Hush with Max Crosby, and he had no, it wasn't Rusher Hush. It was with the tackle from the Titans.
Something about the bus, or they're always on the bus.
Yeah.
With
Taylor Lewin.
Taylor Lewin.
Busting with the boys.
Yeah, busting with the boys.
Busting with the boys. And damn, my mind going blank. What's the tight end for the 49ers?
George Kittle.
George Kittle.
George Kittle was on Busting with the Boys. And he was basically saying like, man, BA was like the best teammate you could have, yada yada. Then he was like, when he was doing his rehab, everything was going all right. Then he heard that the 49ers was trying to move on. And after he heard that, he never showed up again.
He said, "Peace out."
But didn't they just sign him to a big deal though?
Yeah, a year ago. Well, a year before.
Yeah.
So, but after that happened, he did that, and then George Kittle was like, "Hey man," but he still like texts me after my injury, still like showing him love and everything. So I mean, he's not a bad guy. He's still a good teammate. I just think he heard what was going on about him getting released, and like I guess he felt betrayed. Sound like, man, it's one of those receiver diva things, man. That's basically what I'm getting from it.
And see, it's messed up because the teams want loyalty from the players, but they're not going to give the players loyalty from the team.
Not at all.
And then if a dude is loyal to a check, he's wrong from the fans' view. But I don't give a damn what the fans think at that point. Like, if I get hurt or I'm not producing, what they gonna do with me? Send me out the front door. So I gotta do what's best for me and my family. And
That's like
that's
what
just how I feel.
I know we're not talking about the Eagles, but with Jalen Phillips. I ain't no way I would have been, and Philadelphia was gonna pay him around like 18 million a year. He got 20 million to go to Carolina. Hey man, huh? And I don't blame him for going either.
I do 18 million, 20 million. What are we doing?
Hey
Contender,
man,
non-contender, what are we doing? I don't care that Carolina
Hey,
made the
man.
hey,
playoffs. I don't care.
Carolina's on the rise.
I don't care. No,
Sleep.
they're not. Bryce
They on
Young's
the
their quarterback.
rise. Carolina be in the playoffs next year again.
They win in the NFC South.
What?
Period.
Okay.
In other
Mike's
news,
slate. Yeah, thank you.
speaking of receivers, we've been talking about Brandon Ayuk. Big move took place. We've been talking about how there's a few teams that had not signed any free agents this offseason, the Denver Broncos being one of them. They made a big splash and went and traded for Jaylen Waddle. Jay, is Jaylen Waddle? Let me rephrase that because, as we know, the Broncos probably make it to a Super Bowl if Bo Nix plays the Patriots and not.
That'd have been a way better game too.
And I think they win that game easily. That being said, you add Jaylen Waddle to the mix. What do you think that does for the Broncos?
Bro, having Cortland Sutton on one side and Jaylen Waddle stretching it out, oh buddy. Sean Payton gonna kind of use him like he used Brandon Cooks. So I'm thinking, man, it's gonna be some scoring going on in Denver. I ain't gonna lie to you. If I'm Denver, I'm over there excited about the season. Only
I
thing
agree.
is,
Bo Nix is their quarterback.
no, none. Jaylen
That
Waddle, he has injury history too.
He has injury.
He
You know what
does.
I didn't realize until I got to watch the Broncos more this year? Cortland Sutton drops the ball a lot more than I would like him to.
I
And
can agree with that.
I'm a
Unless
big
it's the
Cortland
fourth
Sutton
quarter.
fan. I'm a big Cortland Sutton fan. So I watched him at SMU because I found out he was from Brenham, and I like tall receivers. I mean, he fits the mold. I wanted Dallas to draft him really bad, but I just didn't realize he dropped the ball. Like, he's like, give me CD Lamb vibes or something.
Only thing is, you get him in that fourth quarter, he turn another switch on.
Yep.
And every third down you need, the ball in his
Here I go.
vicinity, it's his. I don't care who you got going. I don't care who you got over there.
I agree. No, I think that's
It's gonna be a fun
duo,
combo.
I think it's very, very much complimentary football as far as Batman and Robin with Cortland Sutton and Jaylen Waddle. I think they do two completely different things for the team. I think it takes a lot of pressure off of Cortland Sutton, speaking of, because, now they're going to have to start backing guys over the top with Jaylen Waddle's fast ass running all up and down the field, which will give some isolation to
Yeah, he'll get a
Cortland
lot
Sutton.
more
And I
single
think
coverage.
one-on-one with Cortland Sutton is going to be an issue. But, the NFL's adapted this too high stuff that everybody keeps doing, which helps a lot. But if they're going to do that, that opens up a lot of crossing routes and slant routes and all that kind of stuff for Jaylen Waddle. So, I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't is the way I look at it.
It's not late.
Especially
They
if
got some
it's
running
one of their
backs, too.
younger guys that are up and
And
coming.
they brought back J.K. Dobbins.
Both, he's healthy.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I mean,
He's a dog.
it
He's
sounds,
never healthy.
it
He's
sounds
never
great.
healthy. But when
He
he's healthy, my
God
opinion,
dang, he's good,
he's a
man.
top 5 back.
He's good. He's good.
He's
I ain't gonna
just
say all that,
never
but he's good.
healthy.
Son Gun averaged 5 yards a carry for his career, I think I saw somewhere.
Yeah, in the 7
Everywhere
games
he's
he
been,
played
he's
in.
balled.
Yeah, no, he's good, Jay. I agree. I do agree.
I like the Broncos. I think they have lost some pieces defensively. I saw they released Dre Greenlaw. They lost John Franklin Myers off their defensive line. He was a big part. There's somebody else they lost. They've been talking
tell
about
him that don't matter as long as they got Alex Singleton.
Good God. That White Jesus over there. Good God.
Hey,
I think you mispronounced Nick Benito.
No,
no,
we didn't.
Alex
We
Singleton,
did not.
the guy
I
who
just
came back in
remember
the same season from testicular cancer.
I just watched him one year with the Eagles, and I had to text Jay or I called Jay. I said, Jay, who is this long-haired white guy on the defensive side of the ball? Are you talking about Alex Singleton? I guess, man. Sideline, wood. Downhill football player. And I wanted 11 of them right then, and I never even heard of the guy. I guess shame on me. I know you now, my guy. If I was going to ever get a jersey, one of a defensive player and two of an Eagles guy, I would have got it that year. Big fan.
Alex Singleton, he's
Somebody out here shout me out to Alex Singleton. It's my guy.
Alex Singleton, the baller.
He is.
Alex Singleton, if you happen to be watching, we respect your game, brother.
No, for sure.
Hi. Yeah.
I like the Broncos again. Like I was saying, they lost some pieces defensively. I agree with Cole. I'm not a big Bo Nix guy. I think his athleticism saves him from a lot of
It does.
situations,
It does.
but also I will give him a little bit of grace because I did not love Sean Payton as a play caller last season. I didn't think he did a good job,
He's
and
conservative.
I don't think it's a coincidence that he decided to hand it down to his OC. He said he's not going to call the plays this season, so I can appreciate a brother that's self-aware.
This is what I will say about Bo Nix real quick. I had him and Drake May in the same category. I think Bo Nix is substantially better than Drake May. I don't care about, he almost won the MVP, all this, all that. I don't care. I don't care at all. So all you New England riders can get your ass home somewhere because I don't think Drake May is that good. I think he played a terrible schedule. I think he was exposed extremely in the Super Bowl. I'm not saying every defense in the league can do what Seattle did to Drake May, but there's going to be a recipe to what the hell's fixing to go on to him. I hope Drake May is ready to catch, squeeze, throw because that's what's fixing to happen. They finna heat his ass up. And then the next thing you know, now starting for the Washington Renegades in the USFL, Drake May is what's fixing to happen.
Man. You know, send that boy to the USFL?
Yeah, I'm with Cole on that one. Even though me and Cole don't
Just
get
not a
on a
fan.
lot, I'm just not a Drake May fan. One thing
I mean,
can say
obviously I'm
about
being
him,
dramatic and exaggerating, but
one
no,
thing I can say about Drake May, he passes the eye test. If you just
he
look
does.
at a quarterback, you're like, oh, this guy's big. Oh, he's a lot more athletic than he looks. Hey,
And I'll say he's tougher than shit. I will give him that.
he just don't move the boat for me, man.
Not me either. Because in the Super Bowl, man, I was watching him get his teeth just knocked out. He kept getting up. So he did earn some respect from me, but just don't like him. I'm not a fan.
Yeah.
I'll even go on a stretch here. I wouldn't even be surprised if New England didn't even make the playoffs next year.
I can kind of agree with you. I know.
I don't think that's that hot of a take because the AFC is kind of up for grabs.
He's gonna play a Super Bowl
I can
schedule.
see.
Y'all see what happened to the Eagles?
Yeah.
Eagles played this schedule and bro, he finna play a brutal schedule.
And they haven't gotten him a whole lot of help offensively, have they? As far as receivers or anything.
They got some money over there. Then that's what's
and I'm just going to ask y'all a few questions.
Maybe they waiting to get old AJ Brown.
They're playing the AFC.
I think so.
They're in the New England's in the AFC, correct? What division is the Cleveland Browns in?
AFC.
Who's their best pass rusher?
Myles Garrett.
A guy named Myles Garrett.
It's pretty good. The Raiders, are they in the AFC?
Sure.
Who's their best pass rusher?
A guy named Max Crosby.
Pretty good. Who just went to the Ravens? I ain't talking about the run game, but he could do one thing very well. He could do one thing very well. He can go get a quarterback.
He might not stop Ramondre Stevenson, but Drake May, he coming for you.
Yes. I think we talked about this before, Jay. I was like, bro, as good as a pass rusher as the guy is, if you ever just break down film on him in the run game, it's almost he's a liability to put him on the field on first or second down.
Him, I pay this man all this money, and you telling me a tight end blocking him?
Yeah.
Manhandling him.
Bro, this one thing. You know how Son Reddick don't play for the Eagles no more? Bro, he played, they put a tight end out there on Hassan Reddick, and he tore Brock Purdy's shoulder off.
Mm-hmm. But you know those guys that can go get the quarterback like that. Like 1 year with Micah, when we had Micah Parsons, the way to stop him was run the ball at him.
But Daniel Henderson, you can run the ball at him, away from him. His he is non-existent. And all those guys on TikTok who in there arguing, who been fans, bro.
We only signed him to get sacks. We didn't sign him to play the run.
We don't need Henderson. We don't. I mean, no. He said we don't need him to stop in the run game. We got other guys for that. I'm like,
okay.
Bro,
so on first, second down, you just gonna take him off the field. Y'all gonna pay him $400 million a game to just play 2 downs, a drive. What are we talking about here?
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. So you just gonna let somebody out there just have the edge. They run the outside zone on his side every time.
Yeah. Hey, 3rd and 15. Coach, what do you want to do? We're gonna go outside zone right at Trey Hendrickson.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Not a bad strategy.
It was particularly one guy that was in there. He was delusional.
What he was saying,
bro. How Hendrickson is just a game changer. He's not. Rushing the passer, he's good. I give him that.
Yeah. But when it comes to, I need a 3-down guy. Game have you been watching?
I need a 3-down guy, and he's not it. And Wolf was like,
he's
so
one.
what did the Eagles do with him? With Mulata? And I say, bro, the last time the Eagles and the Bengals played, you didn't even hear Trey Henderson's name.
Lane Johnson was tearing him up.
And Lane Johnson
matter
on
of
the
fact,
side.
when the Eagles played, Jordan Mulata didn't even play. Fred Johnson started. I'm just thinking of this because I'm remembering the game. Bro, Fred Johnson and allowed no pressures. He's a backup.
Not anymore.
Still, yeah, they traded him back. He came back to the Eagles last year. Want to play for the Jags a little bit, but Fred Johnson, man, he's a solid piece that we need who can play guard or tackle. So whenever one of our guys go down like Lane Johnson, he usually steps in for us.
Speaking of offensive linemen, the Houston Texans been making some moves. We talked a little bit about Braden Smith. They picked him up off the street. He took a year off. He was pretty good for the Colts before he left. And then we just went and signed Mr. Wyatt Teller, and I'm very happy about it. After doing some more research, I will say he did not have a great year last season. He's a former second-team All-Pro, twice removed, I believe. But he's an upgrade for us. For one of the worst rushing teams in the league.
At least the effort is getting put into the O-line. Hey, you can't complain about.
We suck somewhere. Let's do something about
it. Forget that. Hey, it ain't you ain't gonna be able to say that we didn't try. And that's a big thing.
Nick Caserio has said he is not a draft offensive lineman kind of guy. He said we'll address that in free agency, and which that's what he's been doing. We drafted our left tackle last year, Ariante Irsay. He's one of the first offensive linemen we taken. No, I take that back because we've taken sorry-ass Kenyon Green and a few other people. But
Green was horrible.
I think that's why he's kind of gotten away from that. He said we're going best player available. Like, just because our offensive line wasn't great doesn't mean we're going to automatically go offensive line. Like, if that happens to be the best person on the board, great. But he's going to take the best player, but we've been making adjustments in free agency. So hopefully with David Montgomery running that thing, we upgraded offensive line. Defense is still, most of it's still intact. We lost a little bit of depth on the inside. I don't think we've re-signed my man Azeez Al-Shaair just yet. I would love for that to happen. I feel a lot better, but we'll see how things play out. The Texans making some moves, making adjustments offensively. Now it's going to come down to C.J. Stroud remembering how to play quarterback well.
All right, I got a question for you guys.
Good luck.
I know it's early, but if you had to pick 2 guys right now for your team to draft in the first round, who would it be?
2 guys?
Yeah. Like your top 2 guys that you wish your team could get.
Like we can get either one of them.
Realistically, yeah. Where y'all picking? Think he'll be available?
Based off of need or based off of want?
Want.
Oh, give me that bull from Notre Dame.
Jeremiah
Love.
Yeah,
you got Javonte Williams.
I heard what you said. I hear what you're saying. I asked you need or want. You know, yeah, I got I got a nice truck outside too, but if somebody gives me a damn King Ranch or something like that or a Ferrari, I'm taking it.
Yeah, feel you on that. Everybody love it. It's ridiculous.
He is. I like his game.
I can't pronounce his name, but I'm taking the tackle from Oregon, the offensive tackle. And it's a DT from Alabama whose name I can't remember either. I'm ashamed. But those would be my two guys. I'm going interior for the Texans. Or I'm gonna take Mekhi Lemon. I don't give a damn what he's doing in these interviews. Come on down.
For my two guys, I would love Caden Proctor, which is a project. But if he can get there and learn behind Lane Johnson, that'll be a match made in heaven. Then Kenyon Sadiq. We only signed
I
Dallas
almost
Goedert to
said him.
1 year, and he's great in the run game. And the one thing I can say about the Eagles that I hated that they did is they keep on signing Grant Calcaterra. He is a horrible blocker. Every time I sit there and watch him, they like to put him in an H-back or fullback sometimes. Bro, he just don't want to get physical, and it's pretty disgusting to watch.
Oh,
But he does
disgusting, you
help in
say.
like the pass game. He can get open. It's more of a like a Zach Ertz type. He's not giving you nothing after the catch. He's not giving you nothing after the catch. But bro, Grant Calcaterra, he kind of hard to watch when he got a block.
I'm sorry to hear that. But I appreciate the hypothetical. I will hit you with a little bit of some
that's who it was.
categories. I want you to give me some.
I only
who
picked
you
one.
got?
I ain't gonna touch on it long. My second one, who I would like, just because I like his game, is the linebacker from Tech, converted
Jaylen
quarterback.
Jay-
Jacob, yeah, I like him. I think him and Demarion Overshawn, they're very similar
Ooh,
as far as
baby.
and it's just some young guys that like
You want
to
to be
fly around the
talking
football
about
field and
flying
slap some
over that
stuff.
middle. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
So I think that would
That would
be
be
fun.
scary.
This thing is funny. Cole said he ain't gonna touch on it long. But anyway,
It wasn't long.
moving right
Okay.
along.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Jay, give me one breakout player for next season.
One breakout player for next year for any team or my team.
Any team.
Man, you kind of threw that one on me.
As in, like, already in the league or based off this rookie class coming in?
Already in the league. Somebody you think has been so maybe, but this year is gonna be his year to shine.
You got somebody, Jay, or you need a minute?
No, I need a minute. You got it.
I'm not going to say he's been so. I'm not even going to say he hadn't already kind of done this, but I have become a big Jake Ferguson guy for my team. I mean, I think he's becoming, not is, but a top 5 tight end in the league right now. And maybe that's just because I like the damn Cowboys so much, but I like Jake Ferguson's game. I think he does a lot in the run game, and I think he's proven himself as a elite pass catcher for us. So shout out to my guy Ferg.
Who you
Yeah,
got?
he had a good season. It wasn't elite.
No,
I mean, first name that comes to mind as far as the Texans go, I would love to see Jaden Higgins get active. He's
I like him.
coming in. He's coming
the
in on
name
the
you
depth
should have
chart as
said
our
was
wide
C.J.
receiver
Stroud.
too. After his rookie season, can you call it a breakout if he finally decided to learn how to play
After
football
watching
again?
his playoff performances, yes, you can call it
Okay.
that.
Well, I'm scared to predict that to be my breakout. Honestly, I need to see it because I think this guy is broken. But I'm gonna go with Jaden Higgins. I would love to see him be in that 700-800 yard receiving category. I don't think he'd be a 1,000-yard guy with Nico Collins there and CJ Stroud playing quarterback the way he has, but I think that'd be a very successful season for him.
Guy that I'm gonna go with, I'm gonna go to the defensive side of the ball. If this guy stays healthy, which is hard, it's been hard for him to do. Nolan Smith Jr. will be a 10+ sack type of guy.
Okay,
Go
I
ahead.
like it.
If he stays healthy a whole
like it.
season, he gonna give you 10+ sacks.
Can dig it. Another one.
Well, hey, before we go, one thing I like about him, he's not the biggest DN. No, he's not. But the way he killed pulling guards, he can play on my team any day.
Yeah.
I can appreciate that. Honestly, Jay, with the way the offseason's gone for y'all, I think if he doesn't break out, I don't think that's good for y'all. Y'all lost a lot of depth, I think, on the inside, interior for your defense. So I think he's one of those guys that, like, if he doesn't step up, I think the team might suffer a little bit. I think Jaden Higgins is one of those for us too. Like, if he doesn't take another step past that, rookie season, decent guy. That might be it. But
You don't think Tank
Cole,
Dell
you want
gonna
to
do
hit on
nothing?
the man? I gotta see it. You saw what that guy went through. I hope he
Look like
doesn't. Man, take your time. Take your time. Don't give yourself a chance. Don't rush out there. Don't let nobody pressure you into rushing out there. Like he went through a gruesome injury.
yeah, he tore
Like
every ligament in his leg.
everything. But wrap us up real quick, Cole. We just saw the USA lose in the World Baseball Classic. You don't have to stay on it long. Is there anything you want to say about the game, about uh the way things unfolded? I mean, I will say, to be honest with you, the game before it, they shouldn't have won with that trash strike
I ain't gonna
three
say they
call.
shouldn't have won because he could just struck the next guy out or got a first pitch ground ball to end the
Very much
game.
so. Very much so. But the
We're
way it
still in
ended
the
was
driver's seat.
controversial.
I'll say
Sure.
this: during my spring break, man, I was able to go to Miami and go to a World Baseball Classic game,
Let's see
and
some
I got to
guys.
sit right dead in the middle of the Dominicans. I have never been around more electric environment in my life, especially at no damn baseball game. I'm a big baseball guy, always have been. I thought the Dominican versus the USA game, even though everybody wanted to be a slugfest and see the score 15-14, I thought it was some elite baseball being played. I thought the fact that Paul Skeens was allowed to hold his own in that game versus the Dominican, allowing one run, going through that lineup maybe 3 times is unbelievable. The USA, I thought Bryce Harper's home run yesterday was the most electric moment that I've seen in a long
He's
time.
trying to
Like
carry.
gave me chills. It was unbelievable. I think it's bottom of the 8th, and we're down 2-0 already at the time to tie it up. Then of course we didn't. I don't care. USA did not hit well this entire tournament. I just don't understand it. I do not understand it. Um, I hope next time the World Baseball Classic comes up that we go get some guys who can swing the stick. Um, country for country, the Dominican roster I thought was just so loaded.
It
And
was
what's crazy to think
wild.
about with the Dominicans is Ellie De La Cruz wasn't even on that roster. So you add
Yeah,
him
that's
to a
wild.
young Fernando Tatis, O'Neal Cruz, Juan Soto,
Vlad.
Alex Wells, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., maybe Manny Machado's got one more in him. That roster becomes really, really scary really fast.
The
And I'm
pitchers gonna be looking like what the
th- there's and that's another thing. Good point,
What
Jay.
we gonna
There's
do?
guys I have never heard of, and they're big leaguers. I just never heard of them coming out the bullpen just 99 first pitch, 99 second pitch. I'm like, what in the hell are we doing? I remember growing up as a kid, Greg Maddux used to throw 95 or Randy Johnson touched 95 and everybody lose their damn mind. And now we got guys I never heard of coming out and hitting 102. I know we had a guy hitting 102 off the bump. It was elite baseball being played all across the board. I really enjoyed the World Baseball Classic this year. I hate it's not a longer event. I would like for the championship game to maybe be best of 3 even or something like that. It just feels like so sudden to just one and done at that time. But hey, it is what it is, and I enjoyed every bit of it.
I mean, it's nice to see something with all-star game vibes that's actually
Yeah,
competitive,
yeah.
unlike what we see in other leagues. But I think that's a good place to wrap this episode up, fellas. I appreciate y'all's time. Everybody out there, if you're listening, if you're rocking with what we're doing, follow us on TikTok, subscribe on YouTube, follow the episodes on Spotify. We upload weekly. Hit us up on Instagram. We're on X. We're on Facebook. Just search Stirring the Pot and you'll find us. We're dropping
Hold
clips
on, Wolf.
all week.
You guys who got everything to say in these damn comments about any and everything, I don't see y'all following nothing.
just
So if y'all got
comment.
something to say, follow me and then let's talk ball. Because otherwise I just think you kind of irrelevant. Put that, clip it, post it. I'm talking directly to you if you feel some type of way.
They need to know. They
They
always
need to
crying.
know.
Appreciate you there. We're dropping clips all week, full episodes every week, and we're not ducking any debates. If you love sports,
sir.
chaos, and disrespect done properly, you're in the right place. We'll catch y'all next episode, everybody. Until then, keep stirring that pot.